What up, man? Welcome to the channel. Back with another video, man. I'm currently at my new stop. I'm on a college campus. I'll show you guys real quick where I park and all that type of stuff. But this is the first delivery that this stop is getting. So very first day. I'm gonna show you guys this setup real quick because I made a video recently and I was talking about how, you know, we don't really have to deal with stairs and things of that nature or steps in my area, which we really don't. A lot of food service drivers in other parts of the country have to deal with it, different regions, but not us. But this stop, I do. So let me just give y'all a little brief summary of my 2-day route. This is my last stop for the day. It is 4:34 in the morning. And I got 9 stops total now on my route. I did 5 yesterday. I did 4 today. This is my 4th one. And this stop is getting 337 cases a day. So they're loaded up. But yeah, I'll come back towards the end of this video and tell you guys how this experience was. But let me just show you guys real quick. I won't show you guys everything, obviously. But let me start outside and then I'll come back. First show you guys where I parked at in here. Alright, so as you guys can see, they're not open right now. They're still doing some renovations in here. But again, this is a college campus. This is where I parked at. Let the ramp down right here. Yeah, I gotta tell you guys about this stop. I'll tell you guys towards the end of this video because I don't want to be here too long. I'm really trying to get out of here before the classes and everything get started. But this is where we parked at. Yeah, man. And so what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to back up and I'm gonna go down this way right here and just go straight out. I had to come in from down there, but I'm gonna go out this way. I gotta hurry up and try to get this stop done. Again, I'm gonna be here for a little minute, 337 cases. But let me show you guys real quick. So this is the cooler. This is where I'll be coming in. This is easy work right here, the cooler. A lot of room in this cooler, as you can see. So that's a piece of cake. But here's the challenge. I gotta go down steps, man. It's not too steep, really not too bad, but still going down steps. So you got 5 steps. I gotta come down. And then we go in here. He said I can put the drive right here, and if I need to on this aisle too. They haven't got everything set up yet, as you can see. He said you still have to put together some shelves and all that type of stuff. And this is the freezer right here. So that's what we're looking like. But yeah, I'll tell you guys more. Let me go ahead and get this stop done so I can get up out of here, man, before this campus gets crazy. I already saw some students walking across here a few minutes ago on some scooters, and well, 2 guys were on like little scooters, and then they had some girls with them, so they up early already. So let me go ahead and knock this stop out, man. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Y'all keep it locked, man. What up, gang? I'm back. As you can see, I'm in my personal vehicle, which means I'm done for today. So let's go ahead and recap my day, man. Let me tell y'all about my new stop. So first and foremost, I didn't know I was gonna have this new stop this week. I actually didn't know I was gonna have it at all, honestly. I was on vacation all last week, so usually on Sundays I check my route, because we are able to check our route on our phone. We have an app, so we can look at it and see what, you know, see what we got going on. So I always check my route just to make sure there's no surprises or anything like that. So Sunday, when I checked it, I noticed I had an extra stop, and the extra stop was the university. Now, I had a conversation with my manager last month about this stop, but at the time he wasn't sure whether or not it was going to be put on my route. So I'm like, all right, now I just got to find out where to go, because I wasn't given any, you know, directions or contact information. So I sent the email to my managers, and they gave me some information. They sent me a screenshot of a map. It was like a little diagram, I guess you could say, kind of showing where I needed to go, but it was missing some information. So what I did was, on my first day, actually my last stop, if you're new to the channel, I'm on what's called a chain account. I'm a regional delivery driver, so I'm on a 2-day route. So one day, being Monday, I'll do half of my route, and then Monday night, early Tuesday morning, I'll wake up basically from the hotel, I do a layover, and then I'll finish the rest of my route. So I have 5 stops on the first day, and then on the second day I have now 4 stops, 9 stops total. So once I got done yesterday with my last stop, I was near the area of the new stop. So I'm like, you know what, when I went on Google Maps to try to look at it to get a better idea of where I needed to go, Google Maps actually didn't allow me to go all the way back to the stop where I needed to get to. It didn't let me go all the way back to the location. It kind of like had a stopping point. So I'm like, man, this is really no good. It won't go all the way back to the stop. So anyway, I reached out to the customer. Really cool guy, man. He ended up meeting me and taking me to where I needed to go. And I didn't have my truck, right? Which was a good thing. It was like 10:30, and classes was in session. You had a lot of students walking the campus, you know, just cars parked all alongside the curb in different parking spots. So that's one reason I wanted to go and kind of put my eyes on it, so I know what to expect and how I need to navigate through this to get to where I need to be. He actually was kind of happy I reached out to him, so it worked out for both of us. Oh, by the way, I had 1,298 cases, 9 stops. 1,298 cases, 9 stops. As long as you get to the stop early, like the time I got there, you won't have any issues, you know, getting around campus to where you need to make your delivery. But if there are any delays, which is the conversation I was just having with my supervisor, if there are any delays that end up pushes you behind, like for example, on day 1, if the route get pushed back for whatever reason, maybe, you know, a breakdown or a late trailer that can just derail the route and push it behind and have me starting later, which in turn is gonna have me starting later the following day, because, you know, I got my 10-hour reset. So when you get done later, you have to start later. So if you have those type of issues where you start later, then it could be a problem, because you're really not going to be able to maneuver in that parking lot with all those cars parked where they're parked, you know, during classes and stuff like that. So that could be an issue. That's the kind of stuff you got to go through in food service. You know, you have these new stops come on, and you got to figure out where you need to go and all that type of stuff. It just comes with the territory, man. You know, I love Google Maps. Google Maps, it shows you a lot. I utilize it from time to time. Anytime I do have a new stop or something like that, that's what I like to look at, because you can zoom in and, you know, really move in the direction, go use the 360 view and just check out where you need to go. Now, I will say this about Google Maps. You know, some of the photos that you see when you're doing your 360 view, they may not be updated. Like, for example, when I was looking at that customer yesterday and just going around looking at some of the different streets that had photos that was 10 years old. So, you know, the photos aren't going to always be updated. So that's something else you need to keep in mind, because there could be some changes along the route that you're thinking about taking. You know, some new structures in place, or some structures that's not there anymore. You know, a lot of different things can happen in a 10-year span, even within a year or two. So, you know, just make sure that the photos that you're looking at, because it has the year on top of at the top of the photo, if you ever pay attention to it, it'll say like 10 years old or 5 years old or whatever the case may be. So I'm kind of always paying attention to that when I'm looking at that 360 view on Google Maps. So yeah, man, that was my delivery experience. I just wanted to share that with you guys, going on a college campus. You know, that's just one of many places that we deliver to, man. But when you have your own route, in my opinion, life gets easier. When you have your own route, you know where to go. You're not on the extra board trying to figure out where you need to park, all this other type of stuff. It's so much easier when you have your own route, man. So look, I appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. If you like the video, like the video. And until the next one, I'll see you guys later. Peace.